David, could you walk me through the journey that you took on trying to decide on getting solar for your house?
Yeah, you bet. So the journey actually started years ago, before I ever made the decision to sign up with SolarPods to get my panels installed. But I it must have been over 5-6 years ago. I was talking to a larger company about it and had no idea what I was getting into. And I ended up getting connected with a super pushy salesperson who just wanted me to sign the contract. And I had so many questions, and it was just really an overwhelming process and a thing for me to consider. And it was an expensive and just overwhelming process. So I put it on hold, and I just kind of kept it in the back of my mind. And then years later, I kind of decided to get serious about it again. And so I got quotes from several different places, and then as I was exploring those, my wife came to me and said, "Hey, what about SolarPods? I heard this thing on NPR about SolarPods. You should check them out." I'm like, "Oh, I've already gotten a bunch of quotes. I don't know if I want to do that." And then I ended up getting a quote, and of course it was very much in line with the other quotes. And what happened is I still had tons of questions, and when I called SolarPods, I called Maui. He was able to answer all my questions, and he was super helpful, super informative. And I called him several times with all kinds of crazy questions about how the system works and why I should do solar. So then that's how I ended up finally making the decision to have SolarPods install my panels. So there's a few different things about SolarPods. One obvious one was that they didn't drill any holes in the roof, and that was a huge selling point, that I wasn't going to have to worry about any leaks, any issues with stuff going into my roof, or any damage or anything like that. So that was the primary thing, and that's really what got me interested. But then it was talking to everybody in the team, including the electricians, the people coming to do the install eventually, talking to Maui, talking to the team. They were very patient, educational, informative, and helped me with the whole journey.
So would you recommend SolarPod to your friends and your family?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. I've been telling everybody I can about solar panels, about SolarPods, about how great it was, how easy it was. And every chance I get, I start flexing about my solar panels and pulling up the app and showing people how much energy I'm producing each day, and it's great.
Yeah. Is that a SolarPod sign you have on your yard there?
As a matter of fact, it is.
Awesome.